You know a lot about retail.
It's like I said, I'm 100% retail background, and that's where I grew up with a retail.
Family has a retail operation.
Retail.
I'd like to ask you, where would you like to be in a year as Quack Media?
In porno.
Okay. Really?
No. We do have a green screen. No. Although it would be much easier to make money, I think. We're not going to do that. Honestly, like I just want to. We've grown really fast. We're still sort of putting all our money back into growth. And
so if we look at it, you started in 2003. It's 2007. You started with 3 people. How many have you got now?
Depends on the day, but about 10.
Okay, so that's a good growth for a company like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then obviously like 20 artists that we work with.
Okay.
Between all the bands and shit. I don't know. In a year, I just want to see each section take the next step up. So, where.
So it sounds like in music, for instance, you want to validate this new revenue model,
right? And we've signed on. We've expanded that section a lot late in the last couple months. We've worked out a bunch of deals, and we're doing some new and interesting stuff with that. I have this new distribution thing I want to get started. It's another new model that sort of combines all our distribution things that we're doing right now.
Okay.
Brings in some outside people.
So you're talking about that's the warehouse.
It's all just graduated versions of what we're doing now. I mean, okay. I think that we're probably into everything we want to be into. I don't think I could handle anything else.
How could you add more media?
Say, we're publishing. Instead of just one title at a time, I think we're going to start publishing 2 titles at a time, instead of publishing...
Found, it would be Found
Well,
plus.
We've always done Found plus like a bunch of other Found projects, and we have this Canadian author who does dinosaur comics that are great. We're starting to distribute some things like Suicide Girls.
Okay.
We have this I Wish to Say project coming up, which is awesome. This woman went to little fairs all over the country and had people dictate birthday cards to the president. Okay. So we're going to release that along with, to coincide with the primaries and stuff next year.
Oh, great.
And so there's just basically, in TV where we have one show we're doing 2 shows right now. I'd like to be doing 3 next year.
Okay.
And then have those shows maybe be bumped up to the next, I don't know, just improve our deals on those shows a little bit. Gotcha. Again, okay. It's everything we're doing right now. Just turn the knob up a little bit.
Okay, so summarizing, it sounds like you have kind of discovered the particular media you want to be in. You've developed sort of at least toeholds in those pieces of media, and you want to evolve your position forward.
Right, because we've only really been in this form of a company for about a year and a half. Okay. Because we were pretty much straight educational videos for the first while. Okay. I guess it's been, we started with Tally Hall. They were the first thing that wasn't educational videos we did.
Gotcha.
And when we started with them, that's been over 2 years now. But
and that's the band.
Right.
Yes.
But they were the only other thing we did for a while. And then Found came in, and that's really what turned us into the whole media company. But that was the original idea was to go there.
Gotcha.
From day one. It's Quack Media, not Quack Video.
Right,
that was the original idea. That all these things, it's like putting a pizza place next to a video store. Like they help each other. So
gotcha.
Music, publishing. Ignore that middle word there. That's secret.
Okay.
But TV and everything like that. Like that's all.
And we'll point out then you're kind of looking at a board here that contains what looks like it's kind of the Quack Media leaderboard or something like that.
Yeah, there's the sections.
Yes.
I'll tell this one to the camera.
Okay.
And under each section we have the different things going on, and this is like the meta to-do list.
Gotcha.
And then there's the daily to-do list, but this is where I look up and say like, okay, so each one of those line items is more of a general I need to be thinking about that at some point
Gotcha.
today.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Or at some point this month, that has to get done, sort of thing. So TV, we have our shows and the episodes that need to be finished. And then below that, we have the shows that are working on selling currently that someone may be interested or may not be interested in.
Well, I guess what I would say is, Al, it sounds like you're in full evolution here, and you have a number of interesting projects going on.
And one of them might even work. I just totally messed up your framing.
No, I'm getting you good. Believe it or not, I've got it set up. Your head never went out, and it was always reasonable. But at any rate, just coming back, it sounds like you're set with a number of interesting experiments going on here. That you're establishing the business now for the past 4 years, and you seem like a company to watch, and like we might want to catch up with you again in a year and hear how it's evolved.
Yeah, we'll probably be doing porno.
Okay, well,
Cut it right there.
Yeah, no. Well,